Hey everybody, welcome back to my Nintendo YouTube channel. My name is KidLad404 and welcome to another Pokemon video. This time I'm going to be doing a review of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Before I get into the review, I just want to tell you guys that I do have another demo code, and yes, this is going to be another opportunity for you guys to win a demo code, a US demo code for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Again, I'm sorry, it's region locked, so this is only going to be for my US fans, but don't fret. In the future, and this is also another reason to subscribe, because on midnight release of the games on November 21st at midnight, I will be doing a live stream of the full game, and I will also be doing a full new set of giveaways, and I promise those giveaways will not be region locked, so please do subscribe to get your chance into the new giveaways in the future when the new games do come out. But for at least right now, it's going to be only for US people. The instructions are going to be in the description of this video. It's going to be the same thing. I have a tweet. Just retweet the tweet to enter the giveaway. It's as simple as that. So now let's get right into the actual review. And I thought the demo was pretty fun. I actually did a full live stream of it, so you can actually see it as the previous video to this video right here. And honestly, I had a lot of fun. I think the really big bonus of the demo is the fact that you actually get to transfer items that you've received in the special demo over to the full retail game when the games do come out. So that's pretty awesome. I can't wait to actually transfer, my Mega Glalie, a couple of Pokeballs, and some Heart Scales over to the actual game, and I'm going to be using Mega Glalie, I think, pretty much a lot when the games do come out. So that's a really big incentive right there just to play the game, is that your hard work in the demo actually pays off in the real game. So again, a really big plus of the demo. Also, there's a lot of teasing in this demo. There's a point where you realize that a bunch of this demo is just about fan service. It's just about teasing the player about all the different new stuff that's going to be appearing in the game. I mean, there's a lot of different NPC cameos. For example, in my experience, I had Flannery show up, and she was doing this interview with the couple that actually interviews famous trainers, and then, you know, around the TVs of Hoenn, you get to see yourself on TV in the interview and stuff like that. There's a lot of different kind of like teasing like that, kind of references to the different parts of the game. I think there was another reference where there's like a new food court in Mauville City, which is fantastic. That has never been seen before, and it just kind of reminds you of like the new features that are going to be put in the game. I want to see, you know, the new Rustboro City. I want to see the new Mauville City. I want to see Slateport. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes you so jealous that you're kind of pinned down and stuck on Moss Deep Island, on Moss Deep City, with pretty much everybody locking their doors. There's not much you can actually do in Moss Deep City itself, other than kind of walk around in the overworld. And also, too, things like just riding on the back of Latios and Latias with Steven Stone, and seeing like you know, the shiny Metagross that he has, and mega evolving your own 3-starter Pokemon. It's just amazing. It just teases you so much, and honestly, even with like the trailer that plays in between the missions, it just makes you want to get the actual game so badly. So thankfully, we're only a month away, and I honestly can't wait. I know the developers are going to pull through, and they're going to make this experience, it's going to be a love letter definitely to all the older fans of the game. I know they're gonna kind of like change a lot of stuff and add stuff. It's just gonna be a wonderful experience. It's gonna be like you know, Hoenn 2.0 pretty much, with all the new stuff that they're gonna be putting in the game. So far, you know, the teasing, I guess you can see it as a plus or minus depending on how you kind of treat it, but you know, it just makes me more excited for the game, and I guess that's a plus overall. So that's pretty good. Also too, I really love the artwork. You know, it's running off the XY engine. Obviously, the sprites of the Pokemon, or you know, the models of the Pokemon look fantastic in 3D. It's kind of nice to see it. And also too, they've updated a lot of the user interface. Like the battle screen is different. It's now kind of edgier, more stylized, more saturated, and I like that. I think the bag is a little bit more organized, so it's easier to manage your items and to actually use them on your Pokemon. I think even like switching Pokemon and going through the menus might be a little faster, but overall, I like the menu design. I think it's really snappy and easy to use and organized. And just overall, from that technical aspect, I think it's better. Even to the minute details of, like, you know, the HP bar. Now there's kind of like this black background thing around the HP bar, and even like when the Pokemon ability, you know, when abilities activate in battle, even that kind of text and the background of that, it's kind of like tiles now. Even that is stylized. So I kind of like the style of the menus. They're edgier, organized, clean, and just it's a lot better. It really feels different, in my opinion, honestly, from X and Y. You really feel like for some reason you're playing like a different game, like the Hoenn game. It's, you know, before it was the Kalos game, now this is the Hoenn game, and I kind of like that feeling that you know, you're really changing gears now to play a different game. So, you know, that's all the good stuff. Again, the demo's pretty good, but I will comment on a negative thing, which I thought personally could have been a little bit better, was that the missions were a little bit trivial and a little bit boring. Aside from the first, 5th, and 10th missions, which I believe are always the same because there's a little bit of story elements. I won't spoil it too much, but, you know, those missions are always the same. But for the rest of the missions, they're randomized and the objectives can get really boring. For example, you know, you fly to a specific island and the objective is just to beat 3 trainers and they only have 1 Pokemon, and usually it's the same Pokemon that they have among all 3 trainers. It's the same type of Pokemon. So that gets kind of boring. You know, there's another objective where you actually go and try to find like a little girl. She's hiding and she's scared and she's missing her twin or something like that. And that's pretty much it. It's not really, it's kind of shallow. There's not a lot of stuff to do in the mission. There's even one mission, I'm gonna actually play this for you. There was a mission where I wasn't even paying attention. I was talking to the chat the whole time, and I didn't even realize that I beat the mission. I beat the mission when I arrived there. I beat the mission in like, I would say 10 seconds or 15 seconds or something like that. It's that shallow and that trivial where it's like you can be completely mindless to the point where you're not even like paying attention to the game and you actually are done with the mission just as fast as that. Just with the snap of a finger, you're done. So it is kind of shallow. That is kind of a negative aspect, but again, of course, we can all say that this is a demo and, you know, they're just kind of trying to ease you in and tease you, and it's not supposed to be super sophisticated, and I understand that, but, you know, I think I would have liked it if it was like a specific missions rather than kind of like a randomized thing where it's like a random scenario and a random island that's pre-generated, because, you know, you will eventually go back to the same places, just maybe with a different objective. So that's a small criticism, but overall, like I said, from the previous stuff that I mentioned, it was very good, very enjoyable, and of course, who can complain when they get a free Mega Glalie to use in the main game when it comes out? So that's pretty much it. Had a lot of fun, and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos. Like I said, I don't want to just be a live stream channel. I don't even know if that's like an archetype that exists on YouTube, but I want to do more of these regular videos where I talk to you guys about my thoughts and stuff. And I think it's a good start, a good place to start by doing this review of the demo. Again, I liked it a lot, and I hope you guys get your chance to actually play the demo as well. I'm sure that everything will work out at the end, and at least, you know, for my part, I am going to be doing the giveaway on Twitter if you guys want to actually get your chance to get a demo code from there. So that's pretty much it. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later on, and I'll also reveal the winner by the end of today. Peace.